This is a place shaped by time, by centuries of growth, decay and renewal. Here, ancient trees shelter carpets of bluebells and the woodland floor hums with life. I'm Dominique Cragg. I'm the Project Development Officer for A Network for Nature. Trenchwood is one of Worcestershire's ancient woodlands and it's sheltered wildlife here for generations. It's a place where woodland butterflies flit along open rides, where rare weevils depend on young aspen thickets, where bats hunt along woodland edges on summer evenings, and where birds nest in trees that have stood for generations. Trenchwood is a site of special scientific interest and it's part of the historic Forest of Feckenham. It supports nationally important species like the brown hair streak butterfly, the aspen leaf rolling weevil and Bechstein's bats, one of Britain's rarest mammals. These species don't just live here, they completely depend on the delicate balance that this woodland provides. It's not just a wood, it's a home, it's a lifeline and it's a refuge for some of our most precious wildlife. But as special as ancient woodland is, it cannot thrive in isolation. Without surrounding land and connections through the landscape, wildlife becomes cut off and woodlands become more vulnerable. For wildlife to thrive, it needs room to breathe, to move and to adapt.
Hi, my name's Steve Bloomfield. I'm Head of Conservation at Worcestershire Wildlife Trust, and we've got a rare opportunity to buy more than 45 hectares of land adjacent to Trenchwood here at Trench Farm. We know that by expanding our nature reserve at Trenchwood, we can take this vulnerable fragment and make it more resilient. This land would allow the woodland to grow outward, expanding it, buffering it, strengthening it, and giving wildlife space to move. By securing this land, we can create over 17 hectares of new woodland. We can restore species-rich grassland. We can create habitat that relinks Trenchwood to other woodlands and the nearby environment. It isn't just about expanding the nature reserve, it's about creating a stronghold for wildlife that's better and more resilient to the landscape and climate shocks that the world faces. What happens here doesn't just finish at the woodland edge, it's just one small part of a much bigger picture. With support from the National Lottery Heritage Fund, our Network for Nature project will restore and recreate habitats right across the historic Forest of Feckenham and the wider landscape in East Worcestershire. The opportunity to buy Trench Farm is the most important opening gambit in that really exciting project. We know that small interventions at a landscape scale make an incredible difference for nature, and this is our opportunity to really make a difference.
Hi, I'm Mike Perry and I'm Chief Executive of Worcestershire Wildlife Trust. You'll have heard from my colleagues Steve and Dom just how fantastic this place is. Just imagine what we can do when it's twice the size. So we've got this fantastic opportunity to secure this land and protect it for the future and restore its wildlife. For that, we need your help. We're so grateful for all the help and support we've received so far to get us to this point. We're now in the final stages of fundraising. Please support us if you can to secure this land for future generations.